I'm Andrew Wallace. I'm the father of Jordan Wallace, who is a student at Bishop McNamara High School. And Jordan, of course, grew up as a very, very kind of active child and was homeschooled for a period of time. And then, of course, transferred to Bishop McNamara, the 10th grade. He's a driven young man. He commits himself to anything that he gets involved in, and to the point where sometimes we have to push him to bed. It gets to 12:30 in the night. I believe that because of his desire to just do well, and also to advance the just humanity in some kind of way, I think whichever way he turns out, it just will be a blessing to the community and just to the world.
How does the opening of the Reine Center contribute to his success?
Well, I think it's coming on the tail end of his journey here at Bishop McNamara, but I think because of the prospects, what it offers, and how we can be involved in, at least as a catalyst to getting things going and encouraging folks through what he's doing at the center, and of course what he's also going to be showcasing and presenting the Reine Center. I think that it will add to his overall development. And his school life is just, of course, is vast in terms of, particularly in the area of his computer programming, and then science in general. Yes.
We are accompanied by
My wife, the better half, of course.
Jordan's mom.
introduce. Please
My name is Dion Wallace, and I'm the mother of Jordan Wallace. Very proud mom of my son. We've seen Jordan transitioned through many dreams, and now his latest dream is to pursue computer science, and he's doing very well at it. He works very hard. He's driven, and he's focused, and I wish him all the best. And I'm just so thankful that he's able to experience the opening of the Reine Science Center, and he's able to contribute.
I understand that Jordan was homeschooled for a time when he was younger.
Yes, Jordan was homeschooled up to the 10th grade. No, he started Bishop in the 10th grade. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was homeschooled. And I think the discipline of homeschool has helped tremendously.
Yes.
He organizes himself and his life. And thankfully, knock on wood, we've never had to wake them up one morning and say, hey guys, or get to them one afternoon and say, hey, shut down the TV, go there. Never.
Yeah, they're
Thankfully.
always focused on doing their
Yes,
schoolwork.
organize and they get it done and do it done. And the school community is very supportive too.
Yes.
Very structured. There are a lot of activities. Sometimes I think a little bit more than they can manage, but it allows them to flourish.
Yeah.
And they get to interact with a variety of minds and different also cultures. And we try and support it as best as possible. It's difficult for me because I run a business, but my wife, of course, does try to fill in, at least cover the gaps. But we're very grateful and thankful that we had an opportunity to get to have them attend here. We had other options, but this came out on top.
And that leads me to my next question. Having homeschooled your children and having an understanding of great discipline and great commitment, you must have been very discerning about what school they were going to attend if they were going to attend any place other than homeschool.
Yeah.
What made you choose Bishop McNamara?
Well, we interacted with other parents who have, we call it regular school. And the parents whom we spoke to, we got better feedback for Bishop McNamara. And we came here, we did a tour, and there was an administrator, admissions person, who, based on what he says the school has to offer, it was in line in what we were thinking. So
Yes.
we made a decision. But our daughter came here first, and then our son came the following year.
And your daughter's name is?
Leanne Wallace.
And did she graduate from
No,
Bishop?
she's graduating this year.
Yeah, they're both seniors.
They're both seniors.
Yeah, she is a few years younger than him, but they're both seniors.
She's
Interesting.
very
Yes.
advanced academically.
Yes.
And she came here first, and then she encouraged him to come here.
Yes. And of course, what he did too, which was very, very structured and unusual for his age, is I told him, because he wanted to, his option was between here and DeMatha, and I said, you know what, son, why don't you do this? Just list all the things you want in a school,
Yes.
okay? And then list the schools, and then check off each one and see which one comes out on top. And then just make an objective decision based on that. And when he was done, Bishop was way ahead of the other. And he said, Dad, this is a tough one for me. I really wanted to go to the matter, but Bishop is way ahead.
That's
So,
correct.
yeah, that's it.
And it's while he was here, he developed the desire for computer science.
Yes. Yes. Which is
Right.
Yes.
And what discipline is your daughter interested in?
She's currently interested in clinical psychologist with an emphasis in political science or something like. She's still young. She's still trying to decide, but
Yeah.
she does have a passion for mental illness and
Within our community.
within our community.
Yeah, but
Yes.
she's 15. She's going to go through several changes by the
Well, we
time
don't
she's
know yet, but for now it has been clinical psychology for the last 3 years, so I think this one is to stay. And she also wants to pursue something in political
Wow.
science.
You must be very, very, very proud.
We are proud of our children,
Yeah.
but we thank God for His leading in everything that we do.
Understand,
Yes,
I
that's
understand, and I appreciate that too. One last question. Anything that you would share with other parents who are about
Yeah.
to choose and kind of going through some of these decisions that you've already made?
There's no black and white, meaning there's no textbook that we did, like this is how you should raise your children. It's a matter of getting to know your children, see what is needed, and adjust accordingly. And we were able to adjust again with homeschooling our children and then transitioning into the regular school system. Listen to your children, listen to their passion, because we all have passions. And, help to guide them as much as possible. And again, we did a lot of fasting and prayer
Yeah.
for our children. That is why I'm saying God was the center of this. He led us throughout.
Yeah. And you can be flexible with your practice,
Right.
because the world has changed. When I was growing up, we didn't have texting and smartphones and that kind of stuff, and so we struggled with that for a while, and how we should handle it, and how much exposure, that kind of stuff. But we've learned that you have principles that you maintain, but in terms of your practice, you be flexible, but let them understand what the principles are, and then of course, kind of be flexible with just how we apply some of those principles. But if I were to share anything, is that in the middle of some of the challenges that we're going through with our children, there was just one desire, one focus, and that is we just have to put out the best that we can and just leave it there. And so we kept doing that, and as my son changed from one dream to the next dream to the next dream, I was getting at 5 o'clock in the morning to take him to basketball and then take him to track, and I say after a while, we gotta stay focused on that.
But no, we see that he's consistent with computer science, and we're doing all that we can. And again, the school is also helping with that.
Yes.
Thank you so very much.
Yes.
It's a
You're
blessing.
welcome. Yes.
A true honor to meet you as well.
Same
But
here.
it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.